Alright, good morning and welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. I'm your host, Big Fucking Rooster. I have a channel disclosure. This is a 420 truthful F-word friendly channel. If you're not 420 friendly or the F-word pops out and it offends you, do not watch our content. Wouldn't you like to be in my yard? If you do, subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner and welcome back if you already subscribed. And if you don't subscribe, think about subscribing today. Subscription is free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button. That easy. An announcement I like to do real quick. I'm moving Tuesday's blog to Monday, and with the amount of news, I'm adding Wednesday and Fridays to my news blog here, and this will begin next week. It's showtime, people. Cock-a-doodle, fucking do. It's time to wake and bake and just smell the coffee. In my yard on the Big Rooster's Corner, we have trending news and lots of other topics with common sense. This is episode 30 on 3/16/2021. My shout-outs go to the veterans and active military. As an honorably discharged veteran, I know all they do. The 505 for being a great place to live, and to my viewers and subscribers. Alright, commentary will begin now. Breaking news. A historic blizzard that blasted Colorado over the past weekend dumped 2 feet of snow and was the 4th largest storm in history. And Wells Fargo and Chase not processing stimulus payments until Wednesday is sparking criticism. Well, folks, this is so they can collect 2 days' interest on the money. Wells Fargo did, however, give Democrats 67% rather, of their donations for re-elections. And sister of Kim Yo-jong warned the New Mutants against causing a stink if it wants to have peace. Well, folks, Bambi needs to listen to the warnings before we have another Pearl Harbor or worse on our hands. History has a strange way of repeating itself. Prime example, the Spanish flu of 1918, just over 100 years ago. And now the coronavirus in 2020. Here's your sign, Bambi. Pay attention. In Denver, Colorado, 5-0, asking for help after a 51-year-old man found dead at a motel in Colfax. And my viewer top topics. Your $1,400 stimulus check can be seized by debt collectors unless Congress steps in. And Bambi says he is planning the first major hike in federal taxes in 30 years. The hike is going from 21% to 28%, supposedly to over the $400,000 earners. Bend over, the big red, white, and blue dick is coming for that ass. The hike won't stop there, so be warned. An ex-McDonald's CEO slams U.S. government for destroying freedom. Folks, even if you read the news badly, you will see that they are taking freedoms daily and rights on a daily basis. Remember, all we've had is temporary privileges. A Texas rancher to Bambi. Do the right thing and finish the wall. I agree. Migrants deported from U.S. back to Mexico said Bambi didn't keep his promise. Well, it's a sad day when migrants say Bambi broke promises. And local news. New Mexico hit stalemate on cannabis legalization, and the state Senate pulled discussions just minutes before the Sunday hearing. A coal plant in New Mexico to limit operations by 2023. And a local bakery has a busy Pi Day. In case you don't know, Pi Day is 314. The math equation is 3.14, hence Pi Day. And APS named Scott Elder as new superintendent, and the cost to fortify State House at $700,000 and growing. And 4 New Mexico chefs highlighted on national television cooking competitions. Mark was eliminated last week on Hell's Kitchen, And the food truck in Alaska is still going. All right, keep going. Win this thing. And lawmakers working to stop lenders from charging high interest rates to people in need to pay bills with little to no credit. It's insane. Title Max is like 175% interest if you go there to get a loan. And wild population of endangered wolves keeps growing in New Mexico. That's good. And in national news, whistleblower, New York Police Department cop probed by Internal Affairs for podcast appearance. They better hope that they don't probe his ass. That would be difficult. And de Blasio said Groper Como can't lead us into the future. And Mormon leader says family donation to Bambi was an oversight. I bet it was. Now that he fucked you, I bet you want your money back. And a woman shot while driving on Bronx Highway and is in critical condition. Children are packed into Border Patrol tents as Bambi sends FEMA to care for these immigrants. And New York AG sues Central Park Karen Law to sue ice cream parlor owner. Well, Bambi signed an order to halt oil and gas production on federal land. In case anyone wanted to know how come gas prices are rising, ask Bambi. He's the mutant that stopped gas production. So get ready to see $4 and up this summer, and that is not helping America. International news. Meghan demands to see evidence in palace probe. And Meghan is not the first biracial of British royals, an expert says. There has been 2 queens of African origin. And Kim Jong-un give Bambi the cold shoulder, unlike he did with Grump. An Italian region stops using AstraZeneca shots after teacher dies after receiving the vaccine. And China warns UK that it no longer has any authority in Hong fucking Kong. We are more likely looking at the beginning of another world war. No one can stop interfering with the Middle East. Leave these people alone until they bother us, Bambi. We have enough on our plate. Don't get involved in foreign affairs right now. Senseless. And in health news, Dr. Anthony Fauci drops bombshell news about the coronavirus. You can read that on AOL. He warns it's too risky yet to eliminate health measures. I agree. Even if we get vaccinated, we need to wear our mask until this virus is totally eradicated. And before getting vaccinated, taking painkillers, Advil, Tylenol, for 2 weeks before or after, do not do that, they say. Even after both doses, they warn us not to do indoor events, dining or movie theaters, shit like that. And the protection lasts 6 months so far on the data collected. Of course, the longer we go, the better we will know. And the top 7 states with a rise in the virus is Alabama is up 1%, North Dakota is up 5%, Alaska is up 5%, Nebraska is up 10%, Arizona is up 13%, Michigan is up 15%, and Vermont is up 35%. This is based on the last 7 days per 100,000 people, according to the CDC. And COVID deaths fell 22% last week, and daily vaccinations set a record. And lawsuits. New York park ranger alleges he lost his job due to religion discrimination. And Panda Express workers pressured a 23-year-old female to strip at cult-like seminar. Lawsuit is pending. I bet it is. And a wolf in sheep's clothing. A New York City priest accused of sexually abusing depressed divorcee. Yeah, get a fucking life, you scumbag. And in science and tech, Roblox built a $30 billion company on kid-friendly games. And in business news, one of the last remaining plants making GM cars is forced to shut down. And Uber Lyft ride-sharing app via accused of mistreating their drivers. And Vegas casinos could be coming to New York City. Wells Fargo and Chase criticized over timing of stimulus checks availability. Well, folks, listen. If you deposit a check, most of the time you have to wait a day or two, or maybe even 7 to 10 days, on normal banking procedures. So why would this be any fucking different? Just wait. At least you're getting a stimulus check. In sports, New Orleans Saints' Drew Brees, age 42, announces his retirement after 20 years in the NFL, and he is going to be an analyst. Or analyst, whichever you prefer. And Giants cut Zeitler in huge salary cap saver. And in weather, Torrance County, New Mexico, we're going to be sunny, 61 daytime, 27 at night. Wednesday, 44 daytime, 28 at night. Thursday, chance of snow and rain, again, possibly. And 42 during the daytime, 28 at night. And Friday, 57 and 29, sunny. And we should get up to 70 by the weekend on Sunday. Come back on Friday for the next forecast on Big Rooster's Corner. And entertainment news. The Grammys this year was 3.5 hours of my life I will never get back. And Zayn Malik shredded the Grammys in a tweet, but he's not the only musician fed up with the awards show. His tweet said, "Fuck the Grammys," and that's what I say, fuck the Grammys. They got boring and redundant over the last few years. And the talk is going on hiatus following Sharon Osbourne's defense of Piers Morgan. Here we go again, another farce, because she was goaded into a defense response over a comment she made. Why should she suffer for this? I would just fucking quit and tell them to fuck off. So let's bring up the nation's IQ today with word genius. Pandowdy. Part of the speech is a noun. Origin, North American English, mid-19th century. And the definition, a kind of sliced apple pie baked in a deep dish. In a sentence, Aunt Grace always brings a pandowdy to our annual family reunion. Why do you meet every year, people? Anyway, don't we feel smarter knowing what that means? And stupid alert, dumbass people. A man allegedly propped up dead wife's body while kids opened Christmas gifts. He told kids mommy was drunk and ruined Christmas. What a scumbag. In Florida, dumb criminals. Woman arrested for masturbating on highway in Ocala. And a man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. And 5-0 taser naked burglar who shit and masturbated when the homeowner pulled a gun. And man burns himself dancing naked around fire for a solstice ritual and then arrested. And a man arrested for masturbating while driving naked and also had a toy pistol in his ass. Wow. That gives a whole new meaning to a butt plug, doesn't it? And Florida has more known criminals per capita than anywhere else in the world. You just can't make this shit up, people. In Florida, here's your slogan. Visit the No Sunshine State. We are the armpit of America. And folks, Florida is the embarrassment of America. Don't go there, don't move there. An opinion of the day, the sheeping of Americans. Are you a sheeple? If you follow the government blindly like they want you to do, then you are a sheeple. They want a herd of sheep, not critical thinking people. When they refer to a total community immunity, they call it herd immunity, not community immunity. Therefore, they look at us like a herd of sheep. Don't be a sheeple, America. And advice of the day. If you get a paper check, cash it anywhere but your bank if you have creditors trying to get it. If you get direct deposit, withdraw it immediately if debt collectors haven't already garnished it. Good luck with retaining your long-awaited funds. Plug of the day, our friend Barbara for being there to help us during the pandemic. Without her help, it would have been a hell of a lot tougher than it was. When our government was absent in relief efforts, she stepped in. Thank you, our friend, for doing us a solid. From my wife and I. And what are we doing here, America? One last thing. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at BigRooster420. Let me know what subjects you would like to hear about. I'm a disabled veteran, and since I can't work physically, I have filled my time doing YouTube. Some of my other vlogs are 420 News and Sunday Morning Coffee and Big Rooster book reviews. I preview books that I wrote, and I read a few chapters of the books. And the book that's out now is Marshall of South Fork, J. Quick Draw. It's available on Amazon and Kindle and paperback. Check out my other channel for a ton of vlogs on various topics. So until next time, just remember, we're working hard to bring you trending news and common sense thinking. So once again, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button. That will do it for today's episode. Until next time, stay safe. Don't trust our government. Smoke medical marijuana for the mental health. The mind you save could be your own. Stay safe and don't trust the government. I can't warn you enough, folks. Come back on Friday for more trending news and much more. It's all good in the yard. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. Get fucking real, America. I'm heading back out to the yard. This is Big Rooster. I'm out.